If you are interested in Stoic philosophy, what it means to be Stoic as defined in the dictionary, try working on self-control and self-awareness. Remember, you don't control everything that happens in your life, but how you react is your responsibility. You can control your actions and judgments, but most things are out of your control and not worth the stress. Being Stoic doesn't mean you have to be cold and distant. So, think before you speak. Instead of saying nothing, in addition to striving to be a Stoic in everyday life, you can delve deeper into Stoic philosophy by trying daily meditations and reflecting on philosophical quotes. In this video, I will teach you some principles that the Stoics use in their daily lives. While you already know the quality of my content, I don't even need to ask you to leave a like. It's already an obligation for the true prosperous Stoics who follow me. And if you watched our previous video, you know that prosperous attitudes attract prosperity. And if you're new here, I recommend you subscribe to the channel. I have a vast amount of knowledge to share with you. You can check out any video here on our channel. I'm sure you'll find advice that changed your life. Now that we have congratulated each other, comment here the following sentence. I will be Prospero, and I will leave a heart in your comment, because I know you are a true winner. Now let's go step by step on how to have a prosperous Stoic life. The first step, accept what you cannot change. To become a Stoic, you must accept what you cannot change. Some things, like world events and natural disasters, are beyond your control. There's no point in blaming yourself for something you can't change. Focus on things you can change, such as your own choices and judgments. Think about a tennis game, for example. You can't control things like your opponent's skill, the referee's calls, or the random gusts of wind that might affect the ball. On the other hand, you can decide how much you practice parts of the game, so you appear well-rested and don't stay up all night partying before the game. This doesn't mean you shouldn't worry about external things. If you can invest your time in important external events, feel free to do so. For example, you can defend minorities, but it is unwise to be affected by thoughts of how painful their lives are and how you are suffering too. Even though you can show compassion to them, don't feel sorry. This will allow you some kind of neutrality in emotional situations, which in turn will help you listen to the person and make better decisions. Think before you speak and act emotionally. Work on having more self-control and self-awareness. Being Stoic has nothing to do with not speaking. It is much more important to think before speaking. If you're interested in philosophical Stoicism, for example, if someone insults you, don't insult them back. Don't get involved in an emotional fight, but consider whether there is any truth in the statement of the person who insulted you, and reflect on how you can improve yourself. If you feel upset and can't focus on the facts of the situation, try visualizing a pleasant environment. Sing a song in your head or say a Stoic mantra to yourself, such as, if it's not in my control, it's none of my concern. Know that there will also be times when saying nothing is very appropriate. Remove yourself from the situation before acting and thinking. Don't worry about other people. There's nothing wrong with talking to people. But try not to stutter nervously and make no sense. You can't control other people, so there's no reason to be nervous. You also shouldn't feel like you need to conform to that person's standards, especially if it means compromising your own morals and essence. You can't learn if you already think you know everything. Stay humble and open to new knowledge. Try to learn every opportunity, but don't be a know-it-all. Wisdom is a central Stoic virtue, and part of cultivating wisdom is admitting that you have a lot to learn. I only know that I know nothing. Focus on being fair rather than being harsh. A true Stoic is not interested in emotional conflict, retribution, revenge, or resentment. But that doesn't mean you have to be a cold, distant, isolated grump. If someone harms you, you can still empathize with them, even if it doesn't involve emotional conflict. Don't waste your time with distractions. Your time is precious, so try not to waste time on irrational distractions. It may be very difficult in today's busy world, but focus on what you are doing when you are performing some task or action. And that's the power of focus. Even if you're sitting alone or talking to a friend, focus on the present moment instead of checking your phone every 10 seconds. You don't have to be an impassive Buddhist monk to exhibit self-control and focus on the here and now. Enjoy the moment. You don't have to be an impassive Buddhist monk to exhibit self-control and focus on the here and now. It's mindfulness, total focus, full attention. You can still enjoy entertainment, life's pleasures, and nature's beauty. Do not worry about the little things. See life's big challenges as opportunities to become a wiser and stronger person, more resilient, so to speak. When it comes to small annoyances, from spilled milk to losing $10 on the street, just try to stay calm and carry on. Your peace of mind is worth much more than stressing about something of little value. Surround yourself with people you respect. Being stoic does not mean you should isolate yourself from others. However, you should try to spend your precious time with people who want to be wiser. Be friends with people who want the best for you. Put your morals above material gain and vanity. The strength of your character is much more important than any wealth, awards, or praise. Make decisions based on your moral principles, rather than doing something unethical that improves your status. Visualize your place in the universe. The Circle of Hercules is a Stoic visualization exercise that helps you reflect on how you fit into the grand scheme of things. Start by visualizing yourself. Then, imagine your family and friends in a circle around you. Visualize your acquaintances, neighbors, and co-workers in the next circle, your city in the next, and eventually, all of humanity, all of nature, and all of existence. Contemplate its meaning. Try to imagine a great loss. This is a type of Stoic meditation in which you imagine losing something or someone that is very important to you, such as your job or a loved one. Imagine a negative scenario in your head for just a few seconds. I know it sounds upsetting, but the point is to accept impermanence and prepare for obstacles. This allows you to reflect on the good things in your life and overcome your fears. Read a daily quote and reflect on its meaning every day. Look for a brief quote from an author. I was stoic. Say it several times to yourself and contemplate its meaning, even if it was written more than 2,000 years ago. Think about how you could apply its meaning to your own life. Write in a journal at the end of the day. Write about the challenges you faced and the decisions you made. Contemplate the bad habit that you made an effort to improve. Reflect on how you could have made a better choice or handled the situation differently. Throughout history, many great leaders and thinkers have adopted Stoic principles in their lives. Think of figures like the Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius, the Greek philosopher Epictetus, and even the founder of Stoicism, Zeno of Citium. They found strength and clarity of purpose in practicing these teachings, facing life's challenges with courage and wisdom. As you follow in their footsteps, you join an ancient tradition of self-mastery and the pursuit of moral excellence. Furthermore, being Stoic does not mean denying your emotions, but rather understanding and controlling your reactions to them. Through practicing mindfulness and reflection, you can learn to recognize and validate your emotions without allowing them to overwhelm you. This not only promotes greater emotional balance, but also strengthens your ability to deal with life's ups and downs in a serene and resilient way. Finally, remember that the Stoic path is not a final destination, but rather an ongoing journey of self-discovery and personal growth. By committing to these principles and incorporating them into your daily life, you not only become more resilient in the face of adversity, but you also cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and purpose. So keep seeking knowledge, practicing virtue, and living according to your highest values, and you will reap the rewards of a truly prosperous and meaningful life. Well, if you've made it this far, comment below, "I will be Prospero," so I know that you've seen the video so far. So, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you are not yet a subscriber, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any new content. Here on your screen are some of my recommendations to boost your life, so don't waste time, go watch now.